I've had some bad days recently. The other day I cracked myself in the head with a tree limb. Had to get 7 stitches. I just pulled them out this morning. Mistake on my part. Learned my lesson. So hopefully we get the stove fixed and that'll be a big stress reliever for me. Hey, what's going on in here? You guys ready to get out? Huh? Any eggs in there? You guys are starting to pick up the production, aren't you? Alright, we'll get you out of here, alright? Right, old boy? There they come. Got ice everywhere. Won't stop snowing. Let's see what we got. Anything in here? Nope, 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 not yet. I'll do it here in a little bit. Let's get you guys some water. Right here. Okay, there you go. Drink up. Well, I can tell you that the maple syrup production has come to a standstill. Ever since we made our first batch, the temperatures have just been so cold around here. The sap's not flowing right now. We're hoping next week it's going to start flowing. The evaporator is done. I just want to test it for leaks, for smoke leaks. We might do that here in a little bit. Right now I gotta get this basement ready for this this welder that's supposed to be coming today. It's snowing pretty decent, so we'll see if he shows up. So what was explained to me what this welder is going to do, he's going to grind out the crack and grind out to here, and at the very end he's going to drill a hole and then weld that up and then weld a plate over top of it. I don't know what he's going to do here on the corner, because I mean it's cracking. It's going to end up cracking all the way through that corner. Same on this side. It's starting to crack on the end, and hopefully you can see right there it's cracking. But I mean, look at that crack. That crack's getting worse too. Not good.
Look at me.
Looking at you?
That's looking at me.
Are you eating the last of the maple syrup? Yeah? How is it, Kylie?
Good.
Kylie, is it good?
Mm-hmm.
We need some more, don't we?
Why do you always do that?
Got the blinds up over there. They're looking pretty good. Ceiling, I'm just doing it as I can, because every time I go to the store they don't have any good boards to buy. So little by little. And then we have the flooring. I want to start putting that down in here in the next couple days. Alright, the welder's here. Alright, the welder just left, and boy did he do a nice job. He used a stick welder. He came, and on the end of these cracks here, he drilled a hole, and it looks like he said this plate here is about an 1/8 inch thick. So he drilled a hole there, and then he ground these cracks out, and there was a crack on both sides all the way through. So he grinded those out, and then he welded them up. He redid the weld across the top and put 3 layers on there. And he also, let's see, it's probably easier here. Where is it? Right there. On the inside of those corners, he welded those up on both sides. So this thing has some strength now. And he was pretty optimistic that these welds would hold. They would not crack anymore. So what I'm going to do now is get some paint, either from Colway or I'll get some myself and repaint this thing. But we will keep you updated whether this continues to crack or if this is fixed now. And just to make it clear, DS Stove paid for this welder to come and weld this stove up today. Alright, so I just got off the phone with Colway and I asked the guy about paint, and he said just get a high heat paint, which I still have that Rust-Oleum that I was using on the maple syrup evaporator, so I'm just taping things off right now and then I'm going to go ahead and paint this. He said it's okay to paint it if it's warm, not hot, and wait about an hour and you should be able to start the fire back up. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm also going to do the insides here. Alright, going to give it a second coat. I forgot to mention, now on the sides here, he didn't grind that all the way down. He said it would be stronger if he just leaves that up a little bit. And I don't know if I mentioned or not, he welded clear across the top here and put 3 beads of weld on there. So he did a pretty good job. Now, after this paint dries, I'm going to start up a fire again. And if any of you have bought one of these stoves before and it's got the new paint on it, there's like a blue haze whenever you start burning, and there's a weird smell. That'll go away within an hour, so it's nothing to worry about. Okay, so I know a lot of you have been worried about this stove, concerned for us, and some people think that this welding job will not work. Well, we're going to hope for the best, and if that's not the case, if the welds start cracking again, we're going to try to get a new stove. We will get a new stove, because this was not cheap. And but I want to say, straight from me, I'm not knocking this stove at all. I love this thing. This is perfect for our setup, and it does what we need it to do. It heats the house up really nice and really quick. It lasts a long time. The fire does. And this is the only problem we've had with it. And like I said before, DS paid for the welder to come here. And if you're going to back your products, I've got no problem with that. They're trying to make it right. And if this works, well, then so be it. I'm better off because now I have good strong welds there on the top corners and on the inside of the corners too. So we'll keep you updated. If anything changes, if the welds start cracking, and if we have to get a new stove, we'll keep you updated. So this wasn't a fun video to make, because we're having a problem here, but there's always a way to fix it or make it right. So that's why I share this stuff with you, so maybe it'll help you out figuring out how to deal with any problems that you might have. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you here next time on the Mallard 5 Farmhouse.